people who build a relationship online, meet in person, but that meeting isn't the end of the mystery. It's just the beginning. Wendy Corsi Staub is here, New York Times and USA Today best-selling author, to talk about her new book, which comes out today, The Perfect Stranger. You said you just got off the plane.
Just got off the plane.
You came from Houston, right?
From Houston, yeah. I started there. I started in San Antonio last week, Fort Hood, Houston, and here I am in Tulsa on release day.
Bless your heart. So you're doing signings all over the country.
Yes, I set out to sign in all 50 states about probably 7 years ago. I only have about 2 more to do, but I was in Tulsa before and I had to come back.
How cool.
Friendliest people.
So you live in New York. You've been writing books for how long?
About 20 years ago, I published my first book.
And you said all of them they have the same theme of mystery, suspense. Where do you get your inspiration from? Where do you get your ideas from?
I am a mother of 2, and I'm afraid of everything. So I always think if I write about it, it won't happen.
Yeah.
Just my little way of being a control freak. Sort of,
cool.
You know.
I know you don't want to give away everything, but can you give us a little taste of your new book?
Sure. This one is set in the blogosphere. The first one was about cyberbullying and a fictionalized Facebook page. The next one is about online dating, and this book is about bloggers, and they're breast cancer survivors who come together online finding support they don't find in their real lives. When one of them is murdered, it seems like a random murder, and they meet at her funeral and find out maybe it was one of us, and one of us isn't who she says she was.
Wow, you've had so much success. I mean, I was looking at your bio and you've won all these awards. What do you think the trick is? How have you figured this out? Your books are so popular. What do you think it is about?
I listen to my readers. They're so loyal, and they are very, very clever and smart, and they try to stay one step ahead of me and figure out who done it. I'm always known for throwing a blindside in or a twist, so I work really, really hard to fool them every time. And I think that you know, when you don't phone it in, you really work hard with every book to give them what they expect. It pays off for me and for them.
In the end,
they stick around, and I'm grateful. Yeah.
Wow. How did you start writing, and did you ever think, looking back, you know, 20+ years ago, that you would have the success that you've had?
I am very driven and goal-oriented, and I wanted to be an author when I was a little girl. I said, this is the only thing I want to do. I was blessed with parents who said, you know what, you can do that. You can do anything you put your mind to. So it really didn't enter my mind until I got out into the world that, wow, it's kind of a big undertaking to make it happen.
I sit down and I think about what your life is like when you're writing these books. How does it work? Do you sit down and how long does it take normally to finish a book from beginning to end? And do you get in the zone and you have headphones in and you're not talking to anyone? And do you have a special place or a corner or what?
Yeah, I have a home office, and my husband and sons know that when the door is closed, you don't come in because I'm probably in there killing someone off.
The suspense is percolating.
Yes. So when I'm now I spend a lot of time on the road promoting my books, but when I'm home, I tend to write about 7 days a week.
Wow.
12 to 14 hours a day, so I live in that fictional world until it's done.
And these days you're typing it, right?
Yeah, I'm typing it.
Yes,
really, really quickly.
Okay, we got to wrap, but will you tell me quickly about, you wrote a book for college students, right?
Years ago, I wrote, I've written for all different genres, and I did. I wrote books for college-age audience and a young adult audience called Lily Dale. I did that series, so you can find me. Yeah,
pretty much anywhere. How many books?
Libraries. I've written, this is my maybe 80th or 81st, I'm not sure.
80 or 81st. Thank you so much for being here. You got to come see Wendy. She's going to be sharing all of her secrets to becoming a New York Times best-selling author tonight at the Hardesty Regional Library at 7 p.m. For more on events, just visit tulsalibrary.org.